But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off a it's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off a boy elite. See my pride for peace. I'm a minister of police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off a now I'm off a now I'm off a now I'm off a I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went to that. She always trying to tell yeah, you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could stalk? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zed.
Let's bring out the starters for your Houston Rockets. Starting at shooting guard at 6'6", number 0, Jalen Green. The other guard, 6'1", number 10, Patrick Beverley. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 3, Keldon Johnson. At center, 6'10", number 35, Christian Wood. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Jeremy Grant. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Stephen Silas. Let's hear it for your Houston Rockets.
Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You look at the Rockets, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, we've got Green. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Beverley in at the point guard. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Peter passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. That 3 off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. From 12 feet out. No good from Grant. The Celtics on offense. Here's Schroeder. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Wood. about 1 minute into the first quarter. Now Brown. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, the never quit attitude of Brown. Outstanding at remaining engaged and keeping plays going.
Beverly for three. And Boston with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Brown. It's hauled in by Wood.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride.
Austin with the ball, following the score by Houston. Horford, no luck.
Everything looked good until the finish, and it all goes wrong.
Here's Johnson. That shot off, so the Celtics will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Schroeder. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Tatum with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Johnson, that's for two. Outside, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Celtics trail by 6. And here's Schroeder. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Green launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with it.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He goes on Jason Tatum.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Tate gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Smart against Portland. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Cantor. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. They shoot again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
A deep three from Green. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Richardson, and it's denied. They get it back. Another shot. Tries yet again. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Richardson. Driving in. Cantor.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been
Here's Garuba. And a miss there on the triple. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Rockets leading by 3. From deep. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Richardson. Out of hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
In the lineup for your Rockets, Taurean Prince.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Smart. Pass to Canner. The 15-footer. Good work there as it goes. Cantor's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, nice touch from the mid-range. You give Cantor this shot, he's happy to take it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, Enes Kanter, breaks down the impact of that particular play.
It feels an extra position. It's
Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Jae'Sean Tate out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Tate. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Tate's only got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jam. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Porter with the steal. To the paint. Wants to get it to Tate and does. Green passes to Prince. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Horford gets the bucket.
And the powerful frame of Horford, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home.
Deep 2 from Beverly. And Horford pulls it down. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Wood trying to free himself up, and the shot is good from Johnson.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And Grant sends it back.
Well, this is Grant's 7'3" wingspan in action, allowing him to get a hand on that shot.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3.
And the Celtics lead by 2.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Ready to fire.
Everly with the ball. Williams picks him up. The kick out to Porter. Into the lane. And the layup is good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Celtics. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The feed to Williams. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Tatum. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now a timeout called by Boston. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The pass to Martin. Goes up again. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Goes back up. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now a 4-point Celtic lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Outside, Horford. The 11-footer. That one's not going to go. And it's Houston the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
And Grant sends it back. They retain possession. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Floats it up for Wood. Grant outside. Over Horford. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Grant's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
An aspect of his game that Grant really has worked on. I mean, he's now a threat to capitalize off the catch.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Wood. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The dish now to Martin. Kicks it to Beverly. Porter outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game here in Houston. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist number. Guys are making cuts. They move with the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine. It's on the record.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
They came out as the more
half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
On the floor for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Williams kicks to Horford. Outside, Tatum. And it's good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 5.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. The defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
On the wing, Brown. And Grant sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. From deep, Wood hands it from downtown. Wood's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You gotta know where Wood is in this situation. He's a threat to score when the break is on.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Count it. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Houston in the lead. From deep three-point range, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Some changes for Boston. Hernan Gomez comes in for Williams. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tatum. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics ball.
Porter's checked in for the Rockets. Gentry's checked in for the Celtics. Schroeder against Porter. Schroeder kicks to Brown. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Four on the shot clock. That's tipped. Here's Wood. Tries again. Grant with the bucket, getting it done inside. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I think like Grant can really hurt you on the offensive glass. You have to put a body on him.
Cantor finds Richardson. Brown outside. Looking to get back on track here. And then Brown with the dunk.
And Brown is a bailout artist, someone who feels comfortable, even in tight spots.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Offensive rebound. Grant the pass to Wood. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wood's got his 2nd bucket tonight, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
Houston making some changes. Martin's checked in for Wood. Taurean Prince comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Jae'Sean Tate in for Johnson. Then for the Celtics, Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Hernangomez kicks to Smart. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves the ball.
Smart against Porter. And he finishes nicely on the way. Porter's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. Smart passes to Hernangomez. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Prince. A wide open shot from Hernangomez. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Celtics have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And slam dunk by Smart.
The ability to play above the rim. Smart can definitely throw down.
Martin for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got it all tied up now for Houston. And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that. Hernangomez kicks to Smart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Everly for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart. No good on the triple. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And here's Green outside. A rebound by the Celtics. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Celtics
now here's Tatum. Tate covering. And that one drops for him.
Schroeder.
Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range. I mean, he excels from it, recognizing when to shoot from it.
Outside, Green. Over Smart. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game. And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the wings, Green and Tate. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Garuba in at the 5 down low. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
And here's Tatum for 3. Come on. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Here's Smart, and he drives in, and it's blocked.
And Beverly just goes all out on defense, which is what allows him to come up with these rejections.
Wood is checked in for the Rockets. Johnson comes in for Taurean Prince. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Dennis Schroeder. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 17-foot shot on the way.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Boston trailing. Outside Williams. Back to Smart. Jacks up a three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
An area that Smart has really worked on, he knows he has to keep drilling it from deep.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics ball.
Grant, he's checked in for Tate.
For your Rockets, Jeremy Grant.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the inside, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown when he's hot. So, now this is a guy who can dunk anything.
And it's Beverly missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Brown, good. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with them.
And the Rockets making a change here. Augustine's checked in.
TJ Augustine.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Smart passes to Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Three-pointer Augustine trains the three-pointer. Augustine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Augustine, that's good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Tatum, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Williams, and Grant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Now timeout called by Boston.
Celtics call timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Tatum. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's T-shirt halftime. Make some noise.
Rockets trail by 5. Three-pointer Augustine, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Patrick Beverley's doing. David.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately, we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. Williams trying to break free. Brown, good.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you can rely on. I mean, he knows how to find his team. Points in a hurry.
Augustine from outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Brown. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's not going to go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Augustine against Tatum. And Augustine kicks to Porter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. So it's the Celtics now. It's a three-point game. Good!
Oh, and that's what you expect from your star players. I mean, Horford turns it up, including coming through with the big key bucket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Augustine dishes to Porter. Here's Tate. The Rockets again can't hit. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kevin Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally.
Jalen Green. Rockets foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
And stolen by Tatum. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
The line for the Celtics.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 7. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 4. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Robert Williams.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Kelvin Johnson.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Thanks very much, Jason.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. We're great.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. never be the same again.